Ladies and gentlemen, what exactly is Uhuru Kenyatta's secret political game plan ahead of the 2027 general elections? Because let me say this, that don't you ever mistake Uhuru Kenyatta's silence for ignorance. Don't you ever mistake Uhuru Kenyatta's calmness for acceptance, and also his kindness for weakness. And if you have been observing very keenly the political affairs of the country in the recent past, you will realize something strange. That the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, will still play a critical role in the politics of the 2027 general elections, despite the absence of Raila Odinga in the ballot. So to the people who have been saying that Uhuru Kenyatta is out of politics completely, simply because the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance and his Jubilee Party died, I want you to watch this space. Currently, as we speak, Uhuru Kenyatta is actively playing politics behind the scenes. And that is why very many things are happening in politics that directly involve Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. You have had prominent leaders, prominent politicians invoking Uhuru Kenyatta's name for their own political survival, despite Uhuru Kenyatta's total silence in the public politics. Like for instance, just recently, Raila Odinga told us that Uhuru Kenyatta personally was involved in the formation of William Ruto and Raila Odinga's broad-based government. Raila Odinga told us that Uhuru Kenyatta was involved in the handshake between Ruto and Raila Odinga. This is what exactly Raila Odinga said. Let me just read for you as it is. Raila said this, that when the country was burning, of course, this was when the Gen Zs called for their protest. They were demonstrating. The former president Uhuru Kenyatta called me and asked me to reach out to President William Ruto to find a solution to the issues being raised by the Gen Zs. And we talked. I told him my thoughts and how to deal with the situation. You might be asking yourself, why exactly would Raila Odinga invoke Uhuru Kenyatta's name in his political handshake with William Ruto in the formation of Raila Ruto broad-based government ahead of the 2027 general elections? It is because the Gen Zs are so angry with Raila Odinga. The Gen Zs are blaming Raila Odinga for betrayal by uniting with William Ruto. According to the Gen Zs, Raila Odinga used the Gen Z's protest for his own political interest. The second issue here, just to prove that Uhuru Kenyatta has been playing politics behind the scenes, is this article here, which talks about the secret phone calls between the DP Rigathi Gachagua and the former head of state Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Let me just read for you the headline that says, DP Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta's secret phone calls. And when you read this article here, this newspaper, it reveals shocking details. It is no longer a secret anymore that Uhuru Kenyatta and Rigathi Gachagua are currently working together ahead of the 2027 elections. And that simply explains the main reason as to why Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto are in a total fallout in Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Rigathi Gachagua once explained the main reason as to why he looked for Uhuru Kenyatta to work together, the handshake. It is because even President William Ruto went out to look for Raila Odinga to join the Kenya Kwanza and also form the broad-based government. Just watch this clip here.
Hii vita yote munaona ati nikiambiwa ninaongoza ukabila ni kwa sababu ya kusema hata Uhuru Kenyatta ni mtoto wetu. Nimefanya makosa? Na makosa Uhuru alikuwa amefanya tu ni moja. Barabara alijenga, maji alifanya, alileta stima, alikuwa amefanya tu makosa moja ya kutuletea Raila, si ndio? Lakini siku rais amesema, sisi tukakataa Raila tukaenda kwa William Ruto. Saa ile rais wetu William Ruto amesema Raila ni mtu mzuri. Kutakuwa na haja gani sisi kuchukia Uhuru Kenyatta? Iko haja? Iko haja? Watu wangapi wanasema niungane na Uhuru Kenyatta tuunganisha watu wetu?
And thirdly, just to prove that Uhuru Kenyatta has been playing politics behind the scene, is this article that talks about how Uhuru Kenyatta was directly involved in Kalonzo Musyoka and Rigathi Gachagua's political deal ahead of the 2027 elections. This article here from the Taifa newspaper, Taifa Leo, in Swahili says, let me just show you, mkono wa Uhuru Kenyatta katika ukuruba wa Kalonzo Musyoka na naibu rais. Kivuli cha Uhuru Kenyatta kinaonekana kujitokeza katika uhusiano wa kisiasa kati ya Rigathi Gachagua na Musyoka. Do you agree with all this? Do you think that Uhuru Kenyatta is involved in this particular handshake? In Rigathi Gachagua and Kalonzo Musyoka working together ahead of the 2027 elections. And just because politics is all about interest, remember that Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto have also worked before, since 2002. Uhuru Kenyatta is not yet retired completely from politics. So do you really think that there could be a handshake between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto ahead of the 2027 elections? In my opinion, the answer is yes. Uhuru can still work with William Ruto ahead of 2027 elections. But only if three things will happen. Before I give you the details, if you're listening to me and you haven't subscribed to this channel, I want you to take 1 second or two and hit the subscribe button down below for you to be able to receive more political updates from this channel, like the one that I'm currently doing right here. You can also give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend this video in particular and this channel to reach out to more people, because I believe that is the only way we can improve this channel to grow. So to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I don't take the support for granted. The first question that must be asked before Uhuru and William Ruto handshake is this: how exactly is Uhuru Kenyatta going to benefit from that handshake? How is Uhuru Kenyatta going to benefit working with William Ruto? Number one, Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta can still work together ahead of the 2027 elections if Uhuru and William Ruto will form a coalition. Currently, as we speak, Ruto has the broad-based government with Raila Odinga? Can Uhuru Kenyatta accept to join, to be part of Ruto Raila Odinga broad-based government? If he will accept to be part of this coalition here, Uhuru will still work with Ruto. Number two, if Ruto will agree to protect Uhuru Kenyatta's businesses, the Kenyatta family businesses, if Uhuru Kenyatta is going to enjoy the protection of his businesses and the Kenyatta family businesses from Ruto's government, then he will accept to work with President William Ruto, because remember that politics is all about interest. And also Uhuru Kenyatta will not join Ruto's handshake because of any political issue. Uhuru Kenyatta will not vie for any political seat. So it is just a matter of interest. His business protections, security, and such kind of issues. And finally, the forgiveness is the main issue here. Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta are not together. Their political fallout ahead of the previous 2022 general elections explains it all. So if they agree to forgive one another, then they can still work together. But currently, as we speak, Ruto, Uhuru, they don't see each other eye to eye. But Raila Odinga has been trying to unite these two leaders. So let us wait and see how things will turn out to be. I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think that Uhuru-Ruto handshake is possible ahead of the 2027 general elections? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political updates. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. Remember, my name is Jason.